Hey there, it's Claudia again. Sorry, that video went way long and then I ran out of time. So I'm starting video number 2 from where we left off. So what we'll do here is we made sure that the text style that we're working with is stylus BT. So I'm going to go into the style command, but I told it to be annotative. Okay. All right. So this next one, I'm going to go into the text command. And again, I'm going to say J for justify. I want it to be middle center. And the middle point is going to be about right here on this line. And I want it to be parallel to this line. So I pick that point. And we're going to change our direction. Okay, so we've got the direction, and now we're going to tell it it's 52.06 feet. Enter. And this is going south or north. You can do whatever. Just know that you've got to make sure that when you actually draw the line that you're drawing it in the proper location. And I use the %D for the degree sign, and 28 minutes space 05 seconds, and I am going east. Let's get a capital letter in there. Enter, enter. And again, there we go. Whoa, this one's too big now. What keeps happening? So when I went ahead and I fixed that other one, I forgot to come back and change my text height. So my text height here is going to go back to the properties, and I need to tell it my paper text height is 0.125. Enter. And I get this one too. And that one is also 0.125. Enter. All right. And that moved on us, so we're just going to move these two over to this location. All right, still a little large, still a little large. So, wow, let's see. Select. Paper text height says 1 to 50. That's Y, so we just want that to be 1. And this one we want to be 1 as well. And 1. Okay. Our text height still shows out as 1. Let's go back to the 0.125. There we go. All right. Crazy stuff. I'm going to move this back down here. Okay. So what I need you to do is I need you to annotate all of these property lines. All right. When we changed our annotation over to 1 inch equals 10 feet, that also impacted our line work. So darn it, we're going to go back to our LT scale command. I'm going to change that back to 1, and that should take care of our line types. Okay. Make sure you label your street. Both of these, Wilson and First. You've got this lot. Label all those lots. It also says that you need to place a graphic scale in your drawing. So you're going to be printing this out on your C paper. All right, so I'm going to double click inside this viewport. I always do a zoom extents so that I can bring everything into the extents of the drawing. If your text disappears, it's because your annotative scale is not turned on down here. So you always want to make sure those are on. I got to come back here and say, hey, I want this to be at 1 inch equals 10 feet. I might just back that off a little bit or come in a little closer. Double click to get outside here. You could put your north arrow in here, or you could put your north arrow over here, whatever works best. So what I'm going to do is show you where those are found again. So what we're going to come over to the View ribbon. I come over here to the Design Center. All right. And it's coming from your C drive, Program Files, Autodesk, AutoCAD 2019, if that's what you're using. You have a sample folder, ENUS, Design Center or Dynamic Blocks. I'm going to go to the Design Center. I don't believe we have a dynamic block. That is the north arrow. I'm going to come over to Landscaping. I'm going to pick Blocks. And you'll notice I have this north arrow right here. So I just drag and drop this into place. I'm going to close this out. I'm going to close this out. And my north arrow is pretty large. So I bring this over here. I can just use the scale command. And I can scale this little guy down quite a bit. All right, move this down to this location. Oh, come on, computer. It is not liking me. All right, let's see if this works. There we go. Move from here down here, and I think I'm going to scale it down just a tad more. I think I'll scale it down 0.5 times because it's pretty large. I definitely want to make sure I have that in there. All right, now you're ready to go ahead and set this up for printing purposes. All right, so when you started this, you might have already set up your Page Setup Manager. It's looking for a printer. I'm not at the office right now. I'm home doing this. So what I would do is make sure that I have all of my colors set to black. All right, I want that to be black. And I save and close. All right. And so now I'm ready to PDF this. All right. So I'm going to come over here and I'm going to go to the application menu and I am going to export as a PDF. All right. All of this should be preset based on what you have in your Page Setup Manager. So if I go ahead and just save it to wherever my location is, that should take a few minutes and should pop up. Sometimes they pop up, other times they don't. I might not have hit the button in order for it to pop up. So if I just come over here and I go to my desktop, let's see if I can get there. And there's my desktop. And here's my PDF. So you're going to upload this PDF. You're also going to upload your DWG. Again, remember to continue to annotate this, get all your annotations done, set that up, upload it into the assignment area, and that's your assignment for this week. Sorry for the technical troubles that we had 2 videos, so make sure you watch video 1 and video 2. Have a great rest of your week.